Hey buddies, welcome to this 4K recording of The Big Bang Theory, the party game from 2012, unboxing, teaser trailer, preview, overview. That's because I'll be playing this in a matter of hours. It's a minimum player count of 3, it goes up to 7. It's recommended as a 6 by Ben Stoll. It's produced by Cryptozoic, came out in 2012. I don't know if it's still available. If you are watching this as a short over on YouTube Shorts, please make sure you head through to watch the full video and I'll let you know my thoughts. So, there will be a how to set up play and review. This is going in a AmassGames playlist. I think I have a party game playlist. I definitely have a family mate playlist. And in case you're wondering, I do look a lot like this person, Sheldon Cooper, according to many people, especially when they're drunk in particular. And even my haircut is very similar these days. So, I have watched the show. Initially, I found it very formulaic. Every other line was a laugh. But then actually, when I watched it, it was very, very clever. So, lots of pieces. Ben Stoll has played out a number of DC comic games. Let's have a peep inside. And there we go. We have a little components overview. I don't know if that's the rule book. It might be it. I don't know. It is. That's the rules. Okay, ridiculous. We have a little sleeve pouch things here. Okay, so let's just start punching out some bits. A few things we're going to need. So yeah, that other video is going to go on that how to set up play and review playlist. Any questions, please let me know in the comments of it on YouTube, everyone else can see them. Also like, share, and of course subscribe to see what I think of this game. Party games are, interestingly, at both ends of the spectrum for me. Either they're one of the lowest rated games I give, equally some of the highest as well. So I don't know how this is going to fall. The rating I've seen so far from it isn't necessarily great, but like I said, I don't know. It doesn't seem like there's any kind of judge theory to it. Humour is definitely an element, so I'll see whether or not we do laugh when we play. The colour scheme looks fine. I like the changing how they do it. Obviously, I haven't gone from the lowest to highest in terms of colour spectrum. But what's interesting for me are these little pouches that they've got. I'm guessing it is for up to 7. Yep. Or even 6, it looks like. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it might be 6, and then there's an extra one for maybe if there is a judge in that instance. This little plastic piece looks like it can go in the bin, and we've got these decks of cards. So let's see if we can slice this open without too much drama. Having said that, there isn't anything that allows you to just nick at it, which is a bit annoying. So it hasn't got the classic little lapel to dig at. Do we have anyone we recognise so far? Well, again, if you are not familiar with the show, this might not be of interest to you, but it is a humour thing. I don't know if it's specific to the game itself. So, card thickness, very thick cards. We're talking 320 at least. In a world where rhinoceros are domesticated pets, Uganda wins the Second World War. Amy Farrah Fowler. Okay, what? Interesting. So, some cards about that, some blank cards, a feature of a good party. This party is a scathing indictment of the American education system. Sheldon. Okay, some decks cards there. I don't know if we need both decks. I think we will open them because I can't quite tell if those are a different pattern in terms of other things that we might be looking at. This looks like it's slightly easier to get into. And yeah, I don't know if you're familiar with the show. Let me know. So, Dr. Arroganto. If my superpower was arrogance, my name would be Dr. Arroganto. Sheldon, okay. Right, okay, lots of pictures. Yeah, okay, so we'll look into this game. So I have some components, 180 blue theatrical cards. We have 4 blue Bazinga cards. Oh, I haven't seen them yet. Okay, I'll have to come across them. We have got, maybe those were the blank ones, 4 red experimental cards, including 45 book basic cards, or I can read from here, and also 30 experimental formula cards, 12 blank cards, 3 red basic cards, 2 experimental formula cards, 7 blue cards. Make your own one of these. Cards those ones makes sense. Point cards, 12 each numbers, we've always seen them already, and also finally 6 envelopes. There we go for submitting 2 blue simultaneously for an experimental formula. Okay, so we'll crack on with how to play that, obviously in that full review, but there we go. Try to get everything back in the box for the Big Bang Theory. Speak to you soon. For now, back to the table.